We need to talk about Shohei Ohtani and the big problem that I have with him. Now, as the title of the video suggests, I have a problem with Shohei Ohtani. However, I don't have a problem with him as a person or player. I have a problem with the fact that he plays on the West Coast. And no, I'm not even talking about the fact that he plays for the Angels, who aren't the best at the moment. I'm talking strictly the fact that he plays on the West Coast and the vast majority of sports fans live east of the Mississippi. For example, as somebody who lives in Michigan, in order to watch Shohei Ohtani, is if A, he's on ESPN, but B, I think more importantly, is the fact that I have to stay up until 10 o'clock at night to watch a 7 o'clock local game over there. Now, why is this so upsetting? Well, because everybody and their brother, news analyst, broadcaster, person on Twitter, literally is comparing him to Babe Ruth, and nobody is disputing it, and nor am I. So the problem is that baseball, unfortunately, is inherently dying. Look at the numbers. So if this generation's Babe Ruth is playing on a team in a time zone that nobody's watching, don't you sort of think that maybe if he played on the East Coast, maybe just give a spark to the sport? Because how I'm guessing most people watch Shohei Ohtani is probably on highlights that they see the next morning, either on SportsCenter, here on YouTube, wherever. They're not actually watching him. They're just watching these bite-sized, probably 3-minute clips of what he did. That's not fun. Right? Okay, so for example, I live in Michigan. So I've been a Detroit Tigers fan, not lately because, Tigers. But back when we were good, a few years ago, and Miguel Cabrera was also good, I felt so honored to be able to sit down every night and watch Miguel Cabrera just every night, batting, fielding, because that was when he was good. Now he's old, he's hurt, not as fun. Yes, he did just hit his 500th home run. He is about to hit 3,000 hits. Point being, Shohei Ohtani is way more exciting than Miguel Cabrera was, and I was self-aware enough to recognize the fact that this guy is going to be a Hall of Famer and I get to watch him every night. So now when we have the so-called next generation Babe Ruth playing over on a time zone where literally nobody cares about sports. Nobody cares about sports over in California. Are you kidding me? It's way too beautiful over there for them to care about sports. I don't blame them. People over here on the East Coast, we just got clouds and maybe like a hill or two to go climb. So therefore, we like sports. Now, one thing to note is that Ohtani does become a free agent at the end of the 2023 season, which does and does not feel like a million miles away. I will say that right now the Los Angeles Angels should be in jail for how much they're paying Shohei because it's criminally low. He's making $3 million this year, and then next year in 2022, he's getting a lofty pay bump to $5.5 million. Okay, they should be in jail. Granted, I know that they're not going to just start paying him more. But point being, when he does become a free agent, that contract, you better believe, is going to be 3 or 6 figures, 7 figures. How many figures? A bunch of figures. You better believe that his next contract is going to be in the triple digits for probably 6, 7, 8 years. So with that being said, you have to think about who can realistically do that. Right? Who has the money? Who has the cap space? And I mean, everybody has a need for him. He's a god tier pitcher and a god tier batter. I mean, I'm pretty sure every team needs that. However, realistically, you're probably looking at big market teams that can afford him. Yankees, Cubs. If he doesn't want to go East Coast and he wants to stay West Coast because most of his family, I'm pretty sure all of his family still lives in Japan over there somewhere, and he likes being on the West Coast because time zones are still a little bit equal. Maybe he just wants to go to the other LA team, which would be the Dodgers. I don't think that would be the worst thing in the world if he went to the Dodgers, but I think it would be better for baseball as a whole if he came east of the Mississippi for time zone's sake, for media's sake, for TV deal's sake, everybody's sake. Because when he does become a free agent, he will be 29. So who knows where his prime currently is. He's 27 at the moment. If he's 29, maybe 5 years left of insanely good baseball. So that's not the worst thing in the world. So that is something that we have to look forward to. I don't think that the Angels will re-sign them because allegedly they already have like 70 mil going to Trout and Rendon. There's not a whole lot of money left in that pie is what a lot of people are saying. So that's one thing to look forward to. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed the baseball content, if you enjoy sports in general, feel free to subscribe. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. And feel free to check out my channel and see what other sports videos that I've been posting. And as always, I will see you guys next video.